Good morning, Husker fans. Welcome into a special game day edition of Hurrdat Sports Live. I'm Ravi. Lulla. Joining me is the one, the only, the Hall of Famer, Kenny Bell, rocking a sick Nebraska jersey, by the way.
Shout out to Amir Abdullah.
How we doing, bud?
Like this, it's an 08 too. Amir made these.
These are, dude. Tell Amir to hook me up.
I will. I'll send him. I'll send you the link.
Unlike Nate, I promise I will recognize Amir when I see it.
Did you tell the people about that?
Yeah. So I haven't told the public. We did. Nate and I had a nice laugh about it earlier. Nate Gary will be joining us here in just a minute. No, last week when Kenny and I were in the stadium celebrating your Hall of Fame inductions. Congratulations publicly, by the way.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
I was hanging out with all your people. You know, I'm talking, I'm meeting everybody, getting introduced, and this very nice gentleman comes up to me and go like, hey, I'm Nate. How you doing? And I'm going, oh, hey, I'm Ravi. I work with Kenny. How do you know him? And he goes, he was a junior when I was a freshman. Yeah. We played together. And I was like, okay, I'm pretty familiar with Nebraska football. I would probably recognize your name. And he goes, I go, what's your last name? He goes, I'm Nate Gary. And I go, oh my God, I'm a moron.
In Robbie's defense, Nate had the hat on. I think his sunglasses were
big sunglasses.
I think they were upside down at the time.
Big sunglasses. Here's the one I figured out too. Is I thought he was too short to be Nate Gary because I was standing on the bleacher and he was standing on the ground. So we look like the same height, basically. And I was like, Nate Gary's not 5'9".
Nate Gary doesn't stand in a hole.
No, we're good though. We recognize Nate Gary. We were talking about his beautiful dog Koba.
Oh yeah,
a Cane Corso, which one of my favorite breeds.
Great breed. Beautiful dog too.
And he'll come talk to us here in a minute. He's got a cool natural dog food company, which I'm sure he'll tell us a little bit about as well. But we're here with Omaha Steaks. And I know a cause near and dear to your heart, Team Jack Foundation.
Absolutely, yeah. What's been really cool is the people that have bought the Hall of Fame collection gear from the Hurrdat Brands Goods. That portion of that profits are going to Team Jack, so that's been awesome to see people out here supporting the foundation. Obviously, I think we got the Bits of Broken Chair.
We do. We got the Bits of Broken Chair trophy here.
Yeah, I think that's like the first week, and we got to beat up on Minnesota in multiple ways, and it's got to start with raising that money. So
absolutely,
it's a fun atmosphere today. You can tell people are excited. I mean, people are excited, but I feel like people are a little anxious too.
I'm not anxious. I'm ready.
You're just ready?
I'm ready.
War paint. You woke up, just put the war paint on?
Got the black. I got the eye black on. I'm ready, dude. I've been waiting for this. Not that I was looking past Houston Christian at all.
I mean,
but I've been ready for this for a minute.
You weren't looking past Houston Christian.
Maybe a little.
I feel like that's a lie.
Yeah, I sat with you. Yeah, I sat with you for the game last week, and we didn't watch the game. We up there having fun with all my friends.
Listen, as soon as I saw that they had played a team called Arkansas Baptist, I was like, yeah, we probably got this.
Yeah, we should.
We're probably got this one in the bag here.
Arkansas Baptist.
That's an NAI program.
What city is that in Arkansas?
I believe it's in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I was doing a little research.
Did you make that
up?
I
was looking it up. I think. I don't remember. I think it's in Pine Bluff.
That is
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
The fact that you even know a city in Arkansas, I'm impressed with.
I know there's Fayetteville. There's a couple cities in Arkansas.
That doesn't count.
There's Little Rock.
Fayetteville is where Arkansas is.
Yeah, that's where.
Count. Little Rock, historically, that doesn't count either. I'm on to you.
Pine Bluff.
But Pine Bluff, that's a good poll.
I only know because they get paid about $1 million every year to get beat up in basketball by every Division I school in the country. But I believe Arkansas Baptist is located in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Good thing to talk about too is that, like, should that exist? Like, taking those paydays to get a total beatdown.
I mean, listen, it's as somebody who coached at an NAI program and took those paychecks. It both sucks and is 100% necessary at the same time.
Yeah,
because there's just especially at really small programs like NAI programs, you're just not funding your athletic department any other way.
Yeah,
it's too hard, you know. So when you get to the Division I level, it's a little different.
Especially when you see big weekends like this.
Absolutely,
every weekend in Lincoln.
Yes.
You gotta get one or two of those a year.
I mean, we went down we played D1 schools. We went and played Oral Roberts. We'd go and play real schools.
Yeah, but what could remedy that? Would like a European relegation system remedy that
for for Division I?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I think there's a if you're going with sort of the automatic qualifiers thing that people are talking about, where it's like, hey, Big Ten gets 4, SEC gets 4.
That's disgusting.
Here's my idea, though, right? Is let's say, hey, a conference gets 4, another conference gets 3, but here's where the relegation comes in. Your conference moves up and down based on how you've done, and you switch which conference gets the automatic bids.
But why? I like that idea.
So you're like relegating entire conferences, not just.
Why are certain conferences getting automatic bids?
Well, that's my point, though. So it wouldn't be a certain conference. You'd be moving up and down the whole time.
Okay.
So it's not locked into Big Ten or SEC. It's locked into, hey, somebody gets 4, but that's not the same every year.
I agree. I not a bad idea, but then how do you decide on what conference? Like, what's the factor that you measure on?
I'm glad you asked, Kenny.
Victories?
I'm glad you asked because I have a very simple.
Big Ten has 72 teams.
I have a very simple solution. You let me be the czar of college football. And
very easy.
Yeah, it's super simple.
I will just be the oligarch.
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
all of college football.
I prefer the term. I prefer the term czar. It's a little more. It's a little more elegant.
Different.
It's a little more elegant.
Yeah, elegant. That's right. My bad. Our dear leader, Ravi.
Dear college football leader, Ravi. Yes.
Serious.
Listen, I'm very unbiased. I would make great decisions.
Oh yeah, unbiased. Yeah, that's what they all say.
Not a homer at all.
As the wolf says to all the sheep, when you elect me, I'll be a vegetarian. I don't believe you.
Be like, listen,
not for 1 minute.
Nebraska's the best team in history. They're in the playoff and they're the 1 seed. I don't know what to tell you.
Nebraska gets a bid every year and they get a home game.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
moving past that,
I think that's a small price to pay to have a great czar over college football like
right.
me.
You know what? You're making more and more sense.
I won't even take a salary. I will just say my payment is Nebraska makes it every year.
I would say we should vote on this, but that's not how things work.
No, I just decided.
Yeah, you won the election 92% of the population,
and I swear to you, I will find that 8%. And they will pay for their disloyalty.
For their discretion. I like that. You know what? I'm on board. This doesn't sound extreme at all.
Listen, it's totally fine. Nebraska makes the playoff every year. What's the problem?
Nothing. I'm good.
You know how much that would help recruiting? Just be like, hey, we're the only team guaranteed to make the playoff every year. What do we got? We got shots here?
And our dear leader, Ravi, is a big fan.
What do we got? Oh, that's blue.
Jello shot? Blue.
Michigan. Well,
is it? Oh, okay. It's from the. Oh, nice.
Oh, it's from the Omaha
Steaks guys. Okay.
I thought somebody was
cheers.
just.
Yeah, cheers. Go
it's called a Jolly Rancher, and the gentleman who shared this with you said it's to crush Michigan.
Oh, beautiful. Love it.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, I don't know that Nebraska needs any.
What's up, Matt?
I don't know that Nebraska needs any help to crush Michigan, but we're helping out how we can. We're doing our part.
I'm really excited about today.
I'm confident.
Like I woke up this morning and I was a little anxious going to bed last night. And then I woke up and on the way down here, I got really pumped up. And then I was like a little nervous when I saw you, but then you hit me with a good energy. And now rocket ships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. We got to take off, baby.
To the moon.
To the moon.
Listen.
No looking back.
I've thought about this a lot, right? Because it's what I do for a living. And I feel really, really good.
I love that.
I feel confident. I've said this all week. Nebraska by 2 scores.
2 scores?
By 2 scores. Listen to me.
Fire me up.
Let me break this down for you. I'm not just going to hit you with the homer juice. I'm going to hit you with the facts.
Hit me, please.
All right, so here we go.
I've got a few as well.
Nebraska, #1 pass defense in the country. Fact. Allowed the fewest yards through 3 games through the air in 25 years. The teams that's 100% correct. It's courtesy of Arbitrary Analytics on Twitter.
Shout out.
Next 2 teams had both played service academies, which don't throw the football, famously.
Yeah, that's not
right.
Yeah.
So Nebraska, there's a gap.
And since he slings it.
Yeah, listen, go look at Sorsby's last 2 games. Since he can sling that football.
Since he can sling it.
Sorsby's going to get drafted as an NFL quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
He's going to get an opportunity to play at the next level.
Right? So, first, that's great start for Nebraska secondary. Best pass defense in the country through a quarter of the season. That's #1. What that allows you to do is, especially against Michigan, who on the outside is not intimidating. Outside the numbers, Michigan is not intimidating.
They haven't been for a long time.
They're not, right? They are not scary outside the numbers. Tight ends, really good.
I was starting to think, who's the last Michigan play Funchess? Devin Funchess?
Funchess was good. But I mean, if you're talking about like real dude, like I'm thinking like Braylon Edwards.
Oh yeah, but that's
a dog.
That's earlier than
that's like way back in the day.
No, because Jabril was nice.
No, but that's a different guy though. Like
I guess that's a defender.
Yeah,
that's a different.
Like
guy.
they've got talent throughout the years, but I'm talking about outside the number receivers.
Yeah, you're right.
They've had good running backs. They've had good tight ends.
Solid quarterbacks in there.
They've had some solid quarterbacks in there. They have not really been great outside the numbers. They're a little Penn State-y, a little Notre Dame-y with some of those guys that have had some issues beating people one-on-one. So you got Nebraska.
Penn State's a little tough because Allen Robinson is a Penn State guy, and Allen Robinson.
I mean, the last couple years, though. Years.
Okay.
Penn State's had a hard time beating you outside the numbers the last few years, right? That's why they lost.
They're no LSU or Ohio State, that's for sure.
Absolutely, right? And so you look at that, I go, okay, Michigan's more in that realm than they are this Ohio State, LSU, those guys' realm. So I look at that, I go, okay, guys that are going to have a hard time beating you out the numbers against the number one pass defense in the country. What that says to me is you don't have to send a ton of help for your secondary, which means you can load up against the run. You can have a spy for Bryce Underwood. Like you can do some things against the run game that you can let your defensive backs kind of take care of their own business.
I agree. I think it always is, but I think the biggest factor today is going to be playing in Memorial Stadium.
100%.
Like
this place is going to be tuned up.
This place is going to be on fire.
I mean, we're underrating. We're underrating
this place is going to be
Bryce Underwood as a true freshman in his fourth game without his head coach
on the road
at a hostile environment. Don't forget, I know sometimes Nebraska fans are like, oh, I wish we were more a little hostile, whatever. Travis Hunter goes, hey, that's the worst place I played.
It's not about being it's not about people flipping you off.
It's not about being nasty.
Nasty.
It's about being loud.
It's about being rowdy. Yeah, it's about being loud.
And we are rowdy. And listen, the beverages inside the stadium aren't going to hurt either.
Yeah, and it's a 2:30 game, which is
so you got a little time.
That's
you got
a
true
veteran time.
Yes.
I've had so many people come up to me like, oh, I wish it was a night game. It's like,
no.
You want to see the light show? Like, I get it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool light show.
But in terms of you want to see great football and hit that prime, that perfect between the mayo and the mustard.
Oh yeah.
The 2:30.
2:30 is the meat of the sandwich, baby.
You get to have some. You get to wake up, have a good breakfast. And you
maybe have some brunch cocktails.
Have a little brunch cocktail, mimosa in there. A red beer or a bloody.
I'm a screwdriver guy myself.
Oh, nice. Just because of the vodka versus the beer.
Yeah, I prefer. I'm a clear alcohol guy.
Gotcha.
See,
I could drink. I like beers are just so good.
I know. Listen, I like a beer. I've got a.
What do you say in old school? When it hits your lips,
just tastes so good when it hits your lips.
Fill it up again. Fill it up again.
But so we got the true freshman coming in here, who, by the way, has struggled throwing the ball past 10 yards.
Yes.
Just 14 for 32 on the season on passes longer than 10 yards.
Yeah.
That's under 50% for people who aren't great at math. It's not great.
For those of you at home that don't do math.
We're talking
great number.
I mean, I'm doing quick math here. I think it's like 44%.
43, 44.
So not great. You'll take that. Especially, and listen, not all the defenses he's played have been Nebraska secondary. I get Oklahoma's good, but he played New Mexico, struggled, and then he played Central Michigan.
Is Oklahoma good?
I think they're pretty good. I don't think they're as good as they looked against. I think the SEC schedule is going to get them. Their schedule's pretty rough.
Yeah.
They'll probably be 8-9 win team.
So I'm trying to think of teams that are I think that are good ball clubs this year.
I think Miami might be good.
See, I think
Miami might
solid.
be good.
I think Georgia Tech is a good ball club.
I think Georgia Tech's good. I don't know if they're playoff good, but they're good.
I think they're playoff good only because if that quarterback Haynes King, if he can stay healthy.
Haynes King's a dog. Haynes King's a dog.
When you have a 6'4", 240-pound
that's what we saw with Sorsby, man.
Yeah.
It's a battering ram.
And late into the fourth quarter, that's just miserable.
You got problems. You got problems.
Big problems.
You got to make business decisions on a quarterback that big.
Yeah.
But here's the other part. So you got, I think, even against Central Michigan, right? Bryce Underwood was making some iffy decisions.
I think he's young.
He
is.
He's
settling in. And in week 4 at Nebraska is going to be
not a good place to settle in.
Not a popular place to do well.
Not an ideal place to get your bearings. And here's the other thing that I like about that, right? You got John Butler, who I think is going to confuse the hell out of the young QB with a bunch of NFL looks in the secondary. I think it's going to be a problem.
I hope, I just hope the game plan. I mean, this is me talking because I'd always just think simpler is better.
Sure.
I think they just go in with a plan to execute, and if they do it for 4 quarters, they dominate.
Yeah.
But like I think if you try and mix in too much or do something too fancy, and that's not just like with our defense, that's with any football plan or football game plan ever. I think like you stay within yourself, you stick to the game plan, and you do what we've been doing great, right? It's strapping people down on the outside and stopping the run, and things will take care of themselves.
I feel incredibly confident about the defense. I feel incredibly confident about the offense too.
Yeah.
This is why I think it's a 2-score game. You've got, I think, supercomputer brain Dylan Raiola with one of the best offensive coordinators of the past quarter century in Dana Holgorsen. And here's the thing, man, and you could tell me better than anybody, but when I see a really, really smart quarterback who knows what he's looking at both pre and post snap, which I think is true of Dylan, you've got a great offensive coordinator who's able to do some tendency beaters, right? I look at that and be like, oh, you want to bring pressure? Thank you. Thank you for bringing pressure. You know why? Because my guy is going to dice you if I get the ball out quick and if you're bringing pressure.
What's impressive about me or about me? I mean,
so much.
What's impressive about me, actually?
Let's talk more about me.
Yeah, whatever about the kid. Let's talk about me. No.
Did you guys know Kenny's a Hall of Famer?
What impresses me most about Dylan is his football IQ, right?
Yes.
Well, you think about like the culture that he's grown up in, the family that he's grown up in, like that kind of just comes second nature.
Yeah.
And then you put him with good football minds, and he's going to make plays. But again, in the same breath that we talk about Bryce, right? We have to talk about Dylan. Now, Dylan's playing great ball, and I'm not going to take that away from him. But in this era, in this community, like he's gonna have to do that week after week after week, and today is honestly probably the biggest test.
Got to put it up
of his career here, and that's not pressure, right?
No,
the more you win, the more success you have, the more that pressure is going to build.
Opportunities,
exactly.
Opportunities.
So in every sense of opportunity that this is for Bryce to prove himself, I'd say it's almost double that with Dylan. So if he goes out there and throws for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns, and we win by 15, 17 or whatever, like now we're gonna have to like really reel it in terms of like how this place will explode, right? Because now we're gonna be world beaters in everyone's mind.
Well, so that's why I started high, because then I don't have to worry about getting there, right? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
That's so true. My biggest concern is, this is a huge game. Biggest of the year, biggest we've had in a long time. But it also doesn't define the season. Right?
Nope. Yeah.
Win or loss. I want it to be a win, obviously.
Absolutely.
But this doesn't define our season. And I think that these coaches and these players are starting to realize and starting to instill a culture of that. So we just got to go out and handle our business every single week. Because, when you start worrying about, like, this is such a big game, then if you win it, it's awesome. But also that deflation that you see out of so many teams that happens. You know what I mean?
Oh, now we have to go play Michigan State. Not a big game.
Not a big game.
Right?
Right. So
it can't be about the other helmet.
Exactly.
Ever. It can't be about the other helmet.
It can only be about the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Are we improving every week? Are we executing every week? And I'm seeing that out of our team now, but it's a long season.
You know what was super interesting was throughout the week, you know how many times they pivoted Michigan questions to Big Ten questions. Right. Hey, Big Ten opponent.
Right.
We're starting the Big Ten schedule.
Yeah.
We got to be ready for our conference opponents, right? It was never about Michigan specifically. It wasn't and that's growth even from last year when they're talking about Colorado. Right. They were talking about Colorado. And listen, I was here for it because I want all the smoke.
We wanted the smoke.
Yeah, like every single breath of smoke I'm here for. But then you've got this year, I like the maturity of switching from it's about Colorado or it's about Michigan to hey, got to take care of Big Ten conference games. Got to take care of our conference opponents. So because that's where we want to be. Right.
It's an attitude of a culture, right? Yeah. Just like within your own community, how are you, like in your own walls, how are you approaching every single day? And it's not about, this guy knows, but it's not about like the opponent. It's about literally every single day. How are you and your teammates preparing and your coaches? So
I don't know if you guys saw, we had a gentleman sit down with us.
Late edition.
If you don't recognize him, I certainly do. His name is Nate Gary.
He told you the story?
Yeah. Former Husker, former Eagle, Super Bowl champ Nate Gary. What's going on, man? How are you?
Awesome, man. It's a great atmosphere. I'm glad to be a part of.
Absolutely. I see you rocking the Sam Foltz jersey.
Every day.
Looking good.
The only time I haven't worn it to a game here was last week when my other good buddy got inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Had to wear a little Kenny gear.
I respect that.
There you go. No, it's I would say you had the great Sam Foltz hoodie on earlier, rocking the jersey. Nate, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Not much. Back home in South Dakota after I retired from playing ball. Started a dog food business, so just staying busy. You know, my sister's got 5 kids now, so I got a lot of 5 kids.
Good Lord.
So, yeah. So uncle duties for me is even pretty hectic, and you know I can only give some ounce of my time.
That's a starting basketball.
Yeah, dude, it is. It is.
Oh my God.
I hope they're hoopers. No.
Yeah,
I hope they're not actually. I don't want them to be hoopers. Give them a golf club.
3v3 tournaments would be crazy.
Yeah, Nate, I've seen the videos. I'm a little. I'll be honest. I'm a little obsessed with your dog Koba.
Yeah.
Great looking dog, Cane Corso, one of my favorite breeds. I like all the block-headed breeds. I like your Cane Corsos. Yeah. I like your Rottweilers, Mastiffs, all the big block-headed dogs. Those are my favorites.
Yeah, I'm a big dog guy too.
Yeah.
I grew up when I was younger with boxers.
Oh, boxers are great dogs.
Always had boxers, super athletic.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since Game of Thrones, I think I kind of got locked into the Corsos.
Yeah, we really did.
What's Koba tipping the scales at these days?
He's about 115, 120.
That's a big dog.
He's very athletic though.
He looks good.
Yeah,
he looks good.
He's always out on his ATV chasing it.
Got him on the wheeler running.
This dude lives an incredible life.
Yeah. We live on the lake too, so
there you
mentioned
go.
the word swim. He's geeked up. He's in that water immediately.
Man, one of my dogs is obsessed with swimming. Obsessed with it. He's a bully mix. Just in like every time, you can't even say the word. He's like, "Where are we going?
Yep.
Where are we going?" Yeah.
Especially the big dogs. You think they can't swim very well?
Oh, he loves it.
His paws are my whole palm.
Yeah,
the first time he ever swam, he was out there and he's chasing some geese. And I don't know if geese are a-holes.
Little mean.
Just a lot of allergies, and he got bacteria infections and stuff. And just like humans, like the immune system was weak, and you wonder why it was so weak, and it's because the nutrition, the things that we're putting into his body, right, that didn't help him build those founding blocks to have a good foundation. And I started making his own food for him at home, and literally cured all his issues and problems in 2 weeks. And then I kind of just dove into the dog nutrition canine world of it. And the market in South Dakota is huge. We got so many Labradors with hunting dogs, and just a bunch of animals. And I just me being an athlete with doing things the natural way, and diving into the canine world, like it just isn't there. The transparency in dog food it's pretty terrible. And I was just trying to be the person, like the spokesman for it, and hey, here's a way better healthy solution, and it's helped my dog, and I know it can help some of yours.
What's the name of the company?
Raleigh. Rawly. Yep.
You looked good in your first
commercial.
Yeah, you looked good, dog.
Yeah, it was
on the one knee too. I like that. The classic.
Yeah.
They don't do stuff like that anymore.
No, it was funny because you get it, Kenny. You could sit and interview and people ask you questions all day and you can rattle them off, but then the second you got to read script stuff, you're like, oh shoot, what's this? How's the tone of it, and it's just different, but
it's so different.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I would get distracted. I'd be like, let me pet that dog.
That's what I was doing. So it's funny you said that because I started standing up and they're like, we got to get him into it. I was like, I got this. He's all about it too. He gets some butt scratches. He's all about it.
Sweet.
So if you want good dog food, you got to get Raleigh. If you want good human food, you got to come down here and hang out with us at the Omaha Steaks tent. It's a little collab with Omaha Steaks, Team Jack, and Hurrdat. We're down here right by the Hawk Center.
Yeah, right out front of it.
So right as you're in your way to the stadium, make sure you come stop by. You can get some of Kenny Bell's Hall of Fame gear.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff.
We've got our game day collection from Hurrdat brand goods. You can get. I've already had a bunch of people be like, hey, Ravi, I need you to buy me a bunch of Skurs hats.
These are going crazy.
Yeah, those hats and that polo he's got on. I love both of those.
Yeah, we got these at the Team Jack golf event this year. So if you need some gear, it's the place to be. Got the Nebraska outline hats, the Lincoln hats. It's a great place. Come hang out, get a little food from our friends at Omaha Steaks. You know, get some Team Jack or some Nebraska.
Yeah, I'll sign, brother. We're
Nebraska gear.
we're live on a show, little man.
He wants another. You already got his signature on that hat. What's he want another one for?
Does have a pen? I'll sign.
Yeah, we get a pen. We'll hook. Hold up, little man.
Hold on, you're good.
Hold
You're
on
good.
just a second.
We got you.
We'll find something for you.
I don't know. I don't think he realizes that you already signed that hat.
Nah, I definitely did, didn't I?
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
look
signed. You want me to sign the other side? Oh, okay.
at- he wants a double whammy,
I
man.
only got a pen.
He's double whammy.
There we
up.
go.
We already got the bill. We'll get
I'll say, let's get the underside. There we go. Nate, how you think the game's
This
going to
does
go
not
today?
work.
How you feeling?
I feel good,
Work.
man.
I shouldn't expect
Very
that
excited
work.
about it. It's definitely our first
find
challenge
something
of
for you, buddy.
this
Give me
year.
just a sec.
You know, the only thing that I'm going to be saying, obviously, I think us playing Cincinnati week 1 is going to help us with the running quarterback
Yeah.
situation. So it was good to kind of get that out of the way and get some learning tools from week 1, and hopefully we can contain this guy.
100%. Yeah, I think it'll be a really. I think you're right. Cincinnati was a really good primer for Michigan. I think they actually do both offensively and defensively do a lot of the same things. I think Michigan's going to try and keep everything in front of them the same way Cincinnati did. And honestly, at this point, I know it's blasphemy because he's a 5-star and everything like that. I do believe Sorsby's a better quarterback today than Bryce Underwood will be. Now, long term, I have no idea, right? Underwood's got all the talent in the world, whatever. But Sorsby's a good quarterback. Like, that guy's going to get drafted. Like, those guys, like, there were, I think DB said there were 25 scouts here, and about 23 of them were here to see Sorsby.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a big, tough kid too. You saw it when the way he ran the ball, and
Super physical.
especially you could tell he was a vocal leader for him too.
Yeah.
And, this quarterback we're playing today, I think he's young, like you said, 5-star guy, but he's also one of those guys that's just been getting better by the week.
Absolutely.
So as the end of the year, he's going to be a night and day different than what he was at the beginning of the year.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to play him in week 4 and not week 10.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
Not right now.
That's what I'm about. You know, I'm glad they're seeing him early. Definitely don't want to see. I'm glad they don't have to see him in November when they're playing Penn State. I think Drew Aller's kind of who he's going to be already. So I think I'm glad we didn't have to switch those games. But Kenny, how you feel?
No.
What you have?
Sorry, I missed that whole comment.
No, you're okay.
Yeah.
Are you have a score prediction?
Yeah, I think it's 24-21 Skurs.
I like
24-21.
Yeah.
Nate, what about you?
that. That's where I would have went with too.
24-21.
Yeah.
But I can't take that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe 27-24, but I think it's a close one.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
honestly.
be honest. I think you guys seem a little scared. I think this is a 2-score win for Nebraska.
I'm not
Really?
I'm not
2-score win.
I'm honestly not fearful at all. Like I have got a lot of confidence that we're gonna go dominate this football game, but I don't see us just like
I think it'll be. Listen, I think it's a 1-score game late. Nebraska has an opportunity to put the game away with a fourth quarter drive, and they do it.
See, I think it's opposite.
You think they get out
we-
early?
I think we get out and everyone's like we're fired up.
Yeah.
And then we get a little clinchy, and we battle one off late. I
See,
think, in my opinion, because I think we're
That's
prepared.
kinda-
I think we're going to dominate.
That's kind of how Colorado played out last year.
But I
I
think
think-
we're going to white knuckle it on the way home a little bit.
See, that's where I
I like
think we've
that.
seen growth from this team over the last year.
Yeah.
And we kind of saw it with Cincinnati a little bit, where I think a lot of people were like, "Hey, they got to start fast. They got to start fast," and they didn't. They didn't start fast against Cincinnati. I think this team's a little bit more, hey, better to finish strong than to start fast.
Yeah.
And I think this is a team where I think it's going to be about 2017 late. Nebraska's going to have the ball about halfway through the fourth quarter, get another touchdown drive, put that thing away.
Wow, I really hope exactly what you just
Yeah, me
said.
too.
We can our editing team, our phenomenal editing team can take those words and then just edit it over a beautiful highlight of the Skurs winning.
I'm just saying, if it goes 27-17 and it goes 27-17, it goes down like that, I will be insufferable.
You're
You're gonna get a promotion somewhere.
You're gonna be looking, what's the water boy's girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be 2017.
That's
What
what's
now,
gonna be.
Yes, that ain't no guess.
That's what's gonna be.
Yeah.
Be careful down there, Spawn.
No, I absolutely love it. If you had to pick a guy for Nebraska that you think is going to be the difference maker in the game today, who are you saying?
Thank you.
Dan Key?
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm going to Sean Singleton
I think-
on the defense.
I think we have to throw. I think we have to throw the ball downfield to start to be like a viable threat in the Big Ten. Because I love the way we can pound the ball. I think Emmett Johnson's running it great, but I want to see play action over the top.
Got to
I
win
think
some 50-50 balls.
Got to win. Like we've got to start throwing it down there and put it on film that we actually will do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'd like. So I'm projecting a bit, I'll admit, but yeah.
Yeah, I like the Deshaun Singleton. I think he's a big presence on defense, especially he's playing that rover position.
Yeah,
they're going to come out, run the ball, and even spying the quarterback. He's going to be one of the guys that's going to have to keep an eye on him.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
So
Singleton's going to have to make some good plays spying the quarterback today.
So that's a really big key, I think, is because I do think Singleton's going to be the one responsible for spying Underwood and getting downhill and getting his run fits correct to make sure Justice Haynes doesn't break one of those 70-yarders. What I think is really interesting for Nebraska here is, and I think the Omaha Steaks guys are going to bring us over some little tastes, some little tasty treats. So we'll get that here in a second. But I think a big thing for Nebraska is Michigan's actually had a hard time sustaining some drives. Right? They've had a hard time putting together those 10, 12 play drives. What they've really done is they've broke huge plays. Justice Haynes has broke those. Like I think he's got 3 70-yard touchdown runs on the season. Yeah. We saw Bryce Underwood last week break some really big runs and have some big passes on coverage slip-ups. If Nebraska can just force them to put together drives, and I think that's where a guy like Singleton comes in huge, right? Where he can come up, listen, 5-6 yards doesn't kill you. Keep it from 5-6, not 50-60, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the big difference. Keep it in front of you.
Yeah,
get those run fits, bring guys to the ground.
The old bend, don't break.
100%.
Like they're going to make plays. They're Michigan. They're a good football team, right? It's going to come down to a handful of plays in a football game, like it always does.
But make them snap it again. Yeah. Just make them snap it again.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when we were playing Kenny, we'd always like that kid's on scholarship too.
Yeah.
And now it's like, hey, that kid's getting paid.
He's on scholarship too.
Yeah, he's getting money too.
Like, this guy's making $2 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a 7-figure player. Yeah. That's a 6-figure. It's a little different these days.
I'm anxious to see. Our D line definitely has to be able to rush the passer, but keep him contained too.
Yeah.
It's when you spy the quarterback, it's not just the spy guy. You need the D line's got to keep him in the pocket.
Well, yeah, the lane integrity on the pass rush becomes huge then, right?
I mean, it's everybody's job. Like it's like it's similar to when you're playing against an option ran football team. You know what I mean? It's like
everybody's got to do their job.
You have to fill that. Like don't play outside yourself. Do your job.
Yep.
Yeah, that's I think going to be huge. We saw that in week 1 where Sorsby did get going a little bit. Some guys got a little outside of themselves what they were supposed to be doing in terms of terms of their rush lanes. I think they've had a good opportunity since then. Dear God, what do we got here?
Tell us more.
Matt, tell us what we got. Do we have here? I think she's got a mic for you. You can tell us what we're working with here, Matt. This is our guy Matt. He does live events for Omaha Steaks. Oh, we got a little taster here. I'll say put the mic down for me. There we go.
Yep. We got a beer pairing today. We got
thank you, sir.
Omaha Steaks pulled pork. We got Omaha Steaks brisket. And our rib crown, which is actually the best part of a prime rib here for you. We got Cross Strain Brewing. We got Beardenstein beer for you to try. Got some toothpicks here for you.
Dreams do come true.
That's different than Bearstein bears.
Yeah, Beardenstein bear. And we got the Cornhusker Crusher, which you can get in Memorial Stadium. Look at that can.
I'm going to go directly for the prime rib deal here because I'm selfish.
Yeah, who cooked that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
What? Sweet mother. Oh, my goodness.
I need a shovel.
I need a napkin. I'm drooling.
I had to move the microphone from my mouth.
Holy cow!
Oh my God!
That
chef, Quali Bear.
I just got handed a headset.
What's that?
So
what's that called? You said that's called the rib crown.
Quali Bear.
Oh my! The rib crown is
some of his barbecue.
Unbelievable.
Frank Quali jumps on the mic, ladies and gentlemen.
This stuff?
Yeah, that's the pulled pork. I think you said.
I don't know if that chair's big enough for Quali.
No, I'm not sitting down. I'm just standing. It's all good.
What's up, big fella?
All good, man.
Good to see you, man. She's like, you're too big.
She's like, you gotta sit down. No, what's up,
man?
guys?
Listen, these are the fancy chairs. I think we'll be all right here. We got Brent Quali joining us here from
this is ridiculous.
Live from the Omaha Steaks tent. I'm trying to chew and eat and talk at the same time, which is always great.
What beer is what?
I don't. I think they're all the. I think they're all the Cornhusker Crusher here.
Wow.
which you can get inside the stadium. I love that guy's hoodie right there. If you ain't cheating, you ain't Michigan. We'd love to see that. That's a terrific one there. No offense to the lady in the Michigan sweater here, but that's okay. All the offense, all the smoke. That's what we're doing
incredible. Here. The Omaha Steaks team.
They're crushing it.
This is.
Are they hiring?
I want to keep talking.
Okay, so you got Team Jack under. Okay, let's lose the sweatshirt today. Let's come on.
I love it.
I know you're hungry,
Brett. How we doing?
No, I'm good. I'm great. I'm back here. I'm chilling.
Collie Bear, what have you been up to, brother?
No, all good, man. We're chilling. We're down here. We got big time game today.
What you got a score prediction for us?
I do. I think the crowd's going to be rocking.
Huge
factor.
The game. Huge factor.
So I think it depends how the first quarter goes. See where everything's at. But I'm going Nebraska, probably like 24-20 today. Is my prediction.
I think that's a
Kid gets it.
Yeah, the dude knows ball.
So we all said.
We're all on the same page. I think it's going to be
not this guy.
It's going to be tight, but But I think starting out that first quarter, I mean, Memorial Stadium might break today.
I know.
With how loud it's going to be to start out.
Be really loud.
I hope they've reinforced the foundations recently because they'll be shaking.
If they bring Bud out.
Bud's coming out.
If Bud leads them out,
he's got to be.
Right? Like,
you got
feel
Bud,
he has to be
and then the
out.
95 team.
The 95
guys are here too.
Listen, I need the 95 guys to be coming out with the belts. I need Bud to hold one belt, and then I need like 4 of the 95 guys. I don't know. He's got like 100 belts. I think you could probably have a belt for everybody on the squad.
He gave Canelo his belts back, which was nice of him.
It was nice of him. Bud's a good guy like that. We love Bud.
But I think about in 14 when we played Miami. And they had the alumni guys. Yeah, they had the alumni guys out here. This place is on fire.
I was on fire.
I was.
I was hyped up.
Jay Mitch is here. He was on fire too. He tried to fight the entire University of Miami offensive line.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
they had it coming too. I'm sure.
Hey, with Jay Mitch, I don't know. He's an instigator now.
It's Miami. They always have it coming.
He's a butt pusher. Yeah. We do have beef with Miami. That's on site.
Always have beef with Miami.
Site.
There's a few. Miami, Colorado, Texas, for sure.
Yeah. I would say Oklahoma.
I don't know. When we were pulling into Miami, I had little 4-year-olds on top of their mom and dad's shoulders giving me the bird the whole time. I'm like, all right.
We played in some hostile environments. Wisconsin was bad.
Yeah,
2011 Wisconsin was really bad.
2011 in Wisconsin was rocking.
I mean, Wisconsin's just also just not good people.
That's how I feel about Iowa.
That's how you feel about Iowa?
Oh, man.
No, it's so I want
a big one last night.
They did.
Rutgers looked good.
Rutgers did look good. They moved the ball.
Rutgers
looked way better than I thought they were.
Rutgers is low key a little. Rutgers is low key a little spicy. Like
I think Shiano's got him.
He's a good coach.
Shiano's a great
you're
coach.
right.
He's a tough.
Coach
He's
Shiano.
old school. He's been everywhere. He's got so much experience.
You know what's cool about Shiano is those guys, like those kind of coaches, don't really exist anymore.
No,
those old school kind of kick you in the butt.
We're on the internet. You can say ass. It's fine.
Yeah. Like those guys are like that's a big reason I don't think Bo coaches anymore.
Yes.
Like I love him to death, but like his style of coaching just can't exist anymore.
I love Bo. I don't know how the NIL and Bo would work together. That would be
so that's the thing, right? Is like
I love everything about Bo though.
Me too.
I love that coach.
Me too.
You can coach like Bo, but you have to accept all the other things that come with the job now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like you can get after guys because I don't know if you guys have been to a practice, but Rule will get after him a little bit. Like that's his public persona and his practice persona are a little bit different.
I think Rule is good with what he does because Rule's a very good like general manager, kind of overshadows offense, defense. Bo loved coaching football. So like he wanted to coach defense. He didn't want to do all that other extra jazz.
He's a little bit like Dana in that sense. Like I think that's why Dana's here, but is he just wants to coach
but
ball.
He's a coordinator.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Like he's not a head man.
Exactly.
We were having this conversation last night, and this isn't a knock on Coach Rule and or Bo, right? This is just like the environment that we're in right now is head coaches aren't necessarily like coaching ball. And
you don't get to coach that much ball.
Yeah,
you just don't.
That's not saying they can't and they don't know ball, but you are running a program. Right?
That's
like
not the job anymore.
It's not the job anymore.
No.
You're like when people ask like, oh well, Coach Rule's doing a podcast and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's perfect for what.
That's more of what the job is.
Yes,
Right.
he's bringing eyes to the program. Like you're
His job
coaching
is to
ball,
represent
the
Nebraska.
the nitty gritty of coaching X's and O's. You delegate that to phenomenal coordinators. That's what you do.
Especially now that there's not a limit on how many coaches you can have on staff.
Yeah.
Like there used to be when you
let
guys
them
played.
coach ball and you run the program.
You would Nebraska's got like 30 coaches.
Yeah.
Right.
It used to be 9,
We're 9.
right?
Yeah.
So now your job as a head coach isn't to get into the nitty gritty.
No.
And that's not to say that Rule couldn't if he didn't want to, because he obviously
certainly
got
could.
here
Yeah.
by doing that. But that's not the job anymore. The job is to represent the program
Yes.
and to put Nebraska on a national stage so that it's appealing to recruits and to
100%.
networks and to everybody else. Like it's just such a different job.
You're
than it used to
selling
be.
the brand.
100%.
And I
You
think
are
that's
the
why you
brand.
see some of the Chip Kellys and Holgersons come
Yeah.
back because like, I'll coach ball or I'll coach college now because I don't have to do all
I
that
don't have
extra
to do all
jazz.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Gus Malzahn down at Florida State.
Right.
That's a dude that has been an offensive genius his whole life. Same with Dana. Offensive genius his whole life. The next step when they came up was just, oh, I got to be a head coach now.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You can make 7 figures being a coordinator, and all you want to do is coach ball, and you don't even have to go out on the road to recruit anymore.
Yeah, you don't
like
even have to-
coordinators don't go out on the road.
You don't have to leave
I
your
can go
house
see my
anymore.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, you can, it's literally like you can be
Yeah.
a stay-at-home coach, basically. Like, yeah, the hours are crazy still. I get that.
Damn,
But
that's sweet.
But you're
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
somebody
Like,
hire Kenny.
Honestly,
now I'm starting to think about it a
all
little
it
bit.
is that's
You just get to coach ball,
These former head coaches
Mhm.
who still love ball.
Yeah.
And that's all they want to do.
but they don't
is-
love all the rest of it.
No, they just want to be like, all I get to do is just play football and make up schemes and get ready to go. It
Yeah.
sounds fantastic.
So I say that, but in the same sense, this is how hypocritical I am. I say I think all that, but then at the same time, I say like, man, am I sad about like the lack of like family
Mhm.
within our the locker rooms and stuff. And now that's not the coach's fault or like that times are changing, the business has changed. But like I used to love the fact that my family knew Bo and my coaching staff. Like it just felt more like, I don't know, it just felt more entrenched or ingrained, like we were family more so than we just played football together.
Right.
Like it wasn't a business
Yeah, I'm pretty
transaction.
sure my dad's probably sent more messages to Bo in the
Right.
last 5 years.
Yeah, like same. Yeah, like
Yeah.
my dad has like talked to Bo and seen him more than I have, and same with like Mary Pat, my mother, and so it's like those connections. Shoot, my mom and Jay Mitch's mother talk every bit as much as like me and Jay Mitch talk.
Right.
So it's like stuff like that. I don't know if those relationships exist anymore. I don't like that for that generation because it's something that I love so much.
Right, we
for
cherish
myself.
it so
Yeah.
much.
But is it right, wrong? I don't know. Right.
But also, I don't think they, like, with this money stuff going on, I don't think they've actually experienced it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So they don't really know what they are missing out on.
Right.
I will say the one thing that I do appreciate about the way Rule runs the program is I don't know what it is compared to 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
But I do think it is dramatically more relational than a lot of the places that how they're operating now, right? Like, yes, the money's going to be a part of it, but I've seen this happen in real time because I fortunately, with some of the people that I know or work with, get a little glimpse that other people don't, right? Into how they operate and things. And I know, like, they're not just going to go out there and be the highest bidder. They're going to say, hey, if this is the right fit for you, if we're a place that feels like home to you, if you have good relationships with us, we will give you a competitive number, right? We're not just going to get into bidding wars.
Which is crazy, too, because, like, when we were in school, like, Bo and those guys came to mind. I'm sure it was the same with you, Coy. They were like, we're going to give you an opportunity to earn a spot to play at Nebraska. Like, it was never just like, yo, you're going to come in, you're going to start for us. Like, it was that was never told.
Yeah.
It was always like, you're going to come in, you're going to work your tail off, and then if you work hard enough and gain the opportunity, then you can play on Saturdays for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So there was, like, I don't how much of that is going on these days? You know what I mean? Besides, like, oh, I'm getting paid. Like,
so
I'm
here's
playing,
your money,
or I'm leaving.
I think we have a great example of that right now, actually, though, on the team, because like it's reported, I don't know for a fact, that Elijah Pritchett, the offensive tackle from Alabama, is getting a boatload of money. And guess what? That dude's not starting right now. Like, that's a guy where you got to go out and you got to win the job, right? But that's kind of, again, I appreciate that they're willing to say, hey, this is the market price. This is what we're willing to pay. That guarantees you nothing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the walk-on versus the scholarship thing, right, back in the day, where it's like, hey, yeah, this guy's a scholarship, this guy's a walk-on. It guarantees you nothing. You're a 5-star, you're a 3-star. It guarantees you nothing, which I do appreciate.
I agree, but I think you're afforded that right now because it's not like the NFL where you have like a GM that is delegating that money.
Sure.
Right.
because like no one has to take responsibility necessarily right now
For a bad contract?
Exactly. For
Yeah.
making like once that comes into play and people start to have to make decisions on that money,
That's a good point.
then it's going to go.
Yeah.
That will go away. The parity between those players will go away because the guy that they're paying to be there
Mhm.
will inevitably get more opportunities and be favored.
Which is like if there's maybe I don't know the new rules that are coming in or happen, but like if there's a salary cap, and then like in the NFL, dead money. So
Right.
if you cut a guy who has guaranteed, and then it comes back on the salary cap and stuff like that. So if that starts happening, things could get even crazier.
It'll
But
get way crazier.
back to Kenny's point, like Bo came when I was getting recruited here. It was like, hey, here's how we see your college journey kind of happening. Is like you're going to come in, you're probably going to redshirt, you're going to work, you're going to get stronger and bigger for 2 more years, and then the last 3 years you're going to have an opportunity to start.
Yeah.
And pretty much I had some injuries, so it was the last 2 years, but it's pretty much exactly. I was like, that sounds great. That sounds like a plan. I think I'll follow that.
Yeah, and I think that's why I love Bo the most, because he was a man of his word. Like what he said, he truly meant it, because he definitely thought, he's a thinker. He thought about what he's going to say, because what he did say meant a lot to him and to us.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, like he said, like every word he said to me in my home visit with my parents too, it hit home.
Yeah.
Fellas, I appreciate it. I got to run to another engagement. Thanks for letting me hop on. It's always fun talking ball.
Love you, dude.
Look,
As Brent,
see you guys.
As Brent Qualley, appreciate you stopping by, Brent. It was good to talk to you for a minute here.
Give the missus and the little one a hug for me.
To Brent's point there, I do think it's I do think there's a opportunity to see whether or not that's the case here at Nebraska, where guys will sit and be developed, because, and we've seen this through the first couple games where we've got to see TJ Lateef play a little bit.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really interesting example, because TJ Lateef's going to have people coming who want to pay him.
He's
right?
going to be gone.
Yeah, he's going to be gone.
I mean,
Might as well just call it
we're
now.
gonna. We're gonna have to. That kid can play.
He can, yeah.
Unless we're ready to pay him like a good amount of money to
be the backup, for another year at least, right?
Which honestly, if I was the kid,
brother
you're a kid. I don't want to hear it. He wants to go play ball.
Absolutely.
Right? But like if you're a like guy in the NFL, you're 33 years old, my age, and you're a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that's a pretty good life.
Now it's
that's a pretty good life.
Like as a 20-year-old kid, I got no beef with him. Like I want to go play.
Here's where I'll know if the message is getting through, though. If they eat, yes, somebody's going to have to pay Lateef, whether it's Nebraska or somebody else, right? So that part to me is a given.
Yeah.
The question will be, can Nebraska convince kids like him, whether it's him or not? That's just an example, because we know he can play at a high level, right? The question will be, can they convince kids like him that it's worth it to wait, be developed, and not rush the process and stay here than it is to go and try and start now? That'll be the $1 million, well, more than $1 million question, probably.
I think it's not so much. You'd have to just convince the kid of history, right? Because clearly it does pay.
Yeah.
Like if you look back on like the development of quarterbacks,
it's beneficial.
Players, beneficial. Like there's absolutely it'll be beneficial, but also the young man's a competitor. He's out here. He wants to play football.
Absolutely.
So I completely understand kids that want to go play ball.
But I think Raiola will be a good stepping stone for it, because this year, next year, whatever, if he's a first-round draft pick, then you go, hey, you sit here for 2 years, play ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be a top 10 pick anyways. You know what I mean? Like, you might have to sit out for a year, but you're going to learn. We're going to put you in the best position possible to succeed. So I think with what happens with Dylan is going to be
I just think it's important.
I agree. That's a good point.
As long as they're rational and honest with the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, his situation is very obvious, too.
Right. It's hard at quarterback because only one guy's playing, right? As long as there's no injuries, you don't want the backup quarterback to play unless it's like Houston Christian or Akron, or hopefully you'll have a couple of those in Big Ten play with like a Northwestern or something like that, right? There's no telling. But I do think there's a lot of interesting things there coming down the road. All right, I think we're going to wrap up the show here.
Okay.
Before we go, I want an oddly specific prediction from each of you about today's game. I'll start, so you have a minute to think about it.
I've got mine.
You got it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Special teams touchdown.
That was mine.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. No, I'll come up with.
Team is coming by.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go, baby.
Well, hey, let's.
Perfect timing.
They're running by here.
Brendan Stein can still play ball.
He is a refrigerator.
Unit.
We're talking about you right
unit.
now.
What's up, stud? Nice to see you, baby. My
This looks
goodness,
good.
what quarter are you getting in?
Yeah.
My
Team needs you.
God.
Team needs you.
Yeah. Once.
We got it.
I'll raise that.
Yeah, I'll raise it too.
that to witness it.
I think he's still good for a series
We're
there.
gonna need another $1 million for your bail money.
Yeah, right.
My God.
Bail money, NIL money. What's the
Oh, yeah,
difference,
whatever.
right? What is-
So mine is, I think it's a deflection into an interception for us.
Oh,
Ooh,
Tips.
tip ball
Tip
interception.
I think tip
I like
pick.
that.
I think we're gonna. I think we got something for this young
there's
kid. I
only-
think we're gonna get him somewhere.
there's only one thing that I like more than a tip pick.
Mhm.
The ice cream. The scoop and score, baby.
Like we saw
Ice
with
cream.
like we saw with Winery last
My
year.
favorite.
Or last
dude.
week?
It's the best.
He didn't even scoop and score. He picked it up like
Yeah.
a little,
They're like a
little tennis ball.
I'll
The
say
scoop
what
and
Butler
score
say, like
is
an
the
orange,
best,
just pick
dude.
that thing up.
When the big man gets it.
I don't think people appreciate how athletic that is to be on a full dead sprint, bend over, pick the ball
up too.
pick the
Yeah,
ball up,
football.
and
That
just
thing doesn't
not
roll
even
and
break
bounce the right
stride.
way.
Football
And there was never a chance anybody was going to catch him as a defensive lineman. Unbelievable. So mine was going to be a special team score. I'm going to go off of what Nate said here. I think we have multiple Bryce Underwood interceptions.
All right.
I like that.
That is two or more.
Two or more.
I'll tell you, we get
All right.
two. We get two of those.
If we get two, this place is
Yeah.
It's gonna be bonkers.
East Stadium might come down.
Yeah, my shirt's coming off. For sure.
Tarps off, baby.
Yeah,
Tarps off.
Tarps were off in
last
the,
week,
in
I
the-
know.
yeah,
Yeah, it was.
tarps were off in the visitors section last week. It was wild. My goodness.
That is a very special edition of Hurrdat Sports Live. That's Nate Gary. Thank you so much for joining us. This is our guy, Kenny Bell, Hall of Famer. We got a Super Bowl champion. We got a Hall of Famer. And we got this smuck over here. I don't know.
We're coming up.
Dude knows
Hurrdat
ball, though.
Sports,
Dude knows
baby.
ball.
Hall of Fame, Super Bowls. Man, we're coming up.
And this guy. All right. Thank you to Sasha for producing for us. Thank you to Brent Qualley for stopping by as well. And most of all, thank you to Omaha Steaks and the
Absolutely.
Team Jack Foundation.
Yep.
Make sure you come down here and visit us. We're down by Hawk Center. Buy some Team Jack gear. All proceeds go to Team Jack Foundation. A proceed of our gear goes to Team Jack Foundation as well. And maybe come lift the Broken Bits of Chair trophy for a little picture
Little photo
opportunity. Kenny, Nate, appreciate you guys joining me here today.
You're the man.
Let's knock out the rest of this little platter we got from Omaha
platter and a
Steaks.
few beers. Absolutely. Turn the camera off.
That's Hurrdat Sports Live Special Edition. Catch me in Austin after the game on Hail Varsity Post Game Show. GBR, baby.
GBR.